Hey everybody, we're back with another reaction video with our talented boy Jimin from BTS. So excited today. He made history. Obviously he's made history as part of BTS, but today he made history as a soloist because the Billboard Hot 100 chart was announced earlier today while I was at work, and I had to contain myself from like running out screaming and crying, and because I got so emotional because I wanted this album and this song to like chart on the Hot 100. Like it didn't matter what position because I know there was no radio play, so the push was literally from the fans. So I was hoping that it would chart just in the Hot 100, but somehow, well, not somehow, Jimin got the #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I'm like, try not to cry. Which is amazing because, like I said, there was no radio play. It was only based off of the sales of the single, the CD single of Like Crazy. Then like the digital sales of all the different versions, English, Korean, instrumental, the 2 remixes, as well as streaming, like the streaming we did and like the YouTube views. All of that was what pushed him to the #1 spot. I'm so proud of our Jimin, because not only has BTS reached #1s with their previous singles, Butter, Permission to Dance, My Universe, no, this is Jimin's 4th #1. And on top of that, Namjoon also got a credit because he was a credited writer for Like Crazy. So he now has another #1 because he was credited in Butter, My Universe, and now Like Crazy. So our boys are making history. On top of that, Jimin is the first Korean soloist to do this. Like, I can't. The only other person that was high on the charts before was Psy with Gangnam Style, but he only got #2. Jimin got to #1. So all of the people that were doubting, all the haters, to quote Jimin, F all your ops. Like, if people that were saying that Jimin couldn't do it, that he's not a vocalist or whatever, this just shut their mouths. And like, ARMY and BTS just keep climbing and keep achieving the unachievable, what is perceived as unachievable. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. Apo Bangpo, ARMY forever, Bangtan forever. They have ARMY right behind them. Like, this just proves it. But anyways, oh, I'm so emotional because I couldn't even react to the news because I was at work, and anyways, we are back to react to another amazing performance that I was waiting for. It was announced earlier that Jimin was going to make an appearance on Studio Choom, which I love because this channel showcases the dancing, the choreography, which is why it's called Studio Choom, Dance Studio. So I'm excited to see this choreo for Like Crazy. Obviously, it's what I like about Studio Choom is that it's just like the white room with the lighting effects that they choose, and it's just the singer, the artist, and the dancers. So you literally get to focus on just the dancing instead of like all the backdrops and everything. They do a pretty good job of like doing the lighting and the camera work. So I'm excited because obviously you guys know Jimin is super talented dancer, amazing singer obviously, but he's such a great dancer, so we get to focus on his dancing this time. But anyways, without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and watch Jimin on Studio Choom, the original Jimin Like Crazy. Like, look at the purplish background, the couples. Jimin, his shiny metallic style jacket to match the foil from his album. Dang! Hands off, girl! Oh my gosh, I can't. Like, you girls know how lucky you are. Like, all 4 of you. You get to touch his face, and you're touching his hand. Like, no, you're touching her hand, but you're wrapping your arm around his waist. And where is your hand, girl? It's like a little to the other side, and it's and this girl, she's grabbing his leg. Like, bruh, These dancers are so lucky. They have no idea. Well, they probably do, but where do I apply to become a backup dancer with Jimin? Me and half the fandom. Girl, the girls' extensions. I hadn't noticed them. Like, and I'm gonna be pausing a lot. Like this girl right here, these two dancers, the curves, they look so graceful. You can see the difference in dance styles because they're very like, they're a little bit straighter and they're like way more curved. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. It's so like graceful. Watch me go. Hey! Jimin! Do your thing, Jimin! Oh, look at, oh, so elegant. Hey, shirt, shoulders. I love that turn. Like that turn, he makes it look so easy. If I tried that turn, I would like fall and like lose balance and fall. But he's so flowy. Oh, look at that turn. His signature. Hey. Oh, I love those hip movements. Let me have a taste. Like, you guys don't understand how much control that move takes. After let me have a taste, when it's give me a, it requires a lot of body control because he's putting like, he's used it with the steps he's taking. He's also like guiding it with his hips, which makes his whole body like move with him. So it looks like a rocking motion, but he does it in such a controlled way that it's like, it's small little like waves. Because if you put too much power into it, it just looks like out of control, you know. But he does it like so well and like so controlled, and just like even like when he leans down and like rolls back up, all of those moves are so controlled. And those of you who have tried the challenge know how difficult it is to do it just the way he's doing it, because obviously everybody has their own styles, but if you're trying to do it just the way he's doing it, it takes a lot of body control, like in your core, and also like keeping control of how much power you're putting into the moves. Right here. Shoulder. And this right here. Like the way when he's doing the step in, he's guiding it, his hips are guiding his movement, and those hips as he's stepping, it's making his body do like a little side wave. Ugh. And I'm obsessed with that move, that choreography right there. The choreographer really made the breathing visual for us, because in the lyrics he's going, yeah, and he, with that movement, it's like a pulsating, like their hands are on his body, and it's like it's pulsating. So you're not only like hearing the sound, you're like almost feeling it, because like almost you're breathing with them, because watching the movement doing this, it makes you breathe with him, and just like it visualizes the sound. And then, oh my god, I cannot get enough of this back bend. This back bend, like, bruh. he that it takes so much body control, core activation, trust in the dancer, but also he has, if you notice, let's see if we can see it a little bit, his foot positioning. Look at the way his feet are positioned. It's like, that's like a ballerina stance, like with one foot in front of the other, like one foot in front of the other, which gives him a good solid base, so that when he leans back, most of his weight is on his left leg. So when he's leaning back, the weight is falling on his left leg, and that way when he comes back up, it shifts from the right leg to his left leg. So he has that control, like he's basically, his base, the base of his body, was holding his body from like falling. Because if you do it with the straight legs, even if you have somebody holding you, it makes it more strained on your abdomen. But when he's positioning his feet like this, it's like almost like a ballet pose. You're putting the weight on your, like whatever foot is behind you is taking the weight, but it's also like giving you that momentum to come back up and then shift your weight back into your other foot that's in front. And the way his back arches, he looks so graceful. Like, oh, I love seeing him showcase his contemporary dance experience. Like, I'm obsessed with Jimin's dancing. It makes it look so, he extends his hand all the way. Like the way he moves his body, just like so flowy. Mirror dance. Like every move is like so wavy. Like, it's like his hips are guiding his movements. And it's all his core. Again, like that slow controlled movement. And look at that side wave. Oh my gosh, to bring himself back up. The way he moves his body to express himself. And like the backup dancers too. Like not only him, but the backup dancers are doing such a great job too. Just walking off, Jimin is doing your little walk. Don't look at me like that. Ending fairy. Oh my god, I can't say anything more than I love him as an artist, as a performer. He is so talented, and I'm so glad he's able to showcase it, because like he said when he was promoting the album, he said like this is a side of him that he wanted to show, because obviously when you work in a unit, everybody has to do compromises to fit the overall sound that the group is trying to make and put out. But now this is his song, this is his album, so he's getting to show his style between Set Me Free, like a hip-hop genre, and like Crazy, more like a pop rock ballad with like his contemporary style dancing. It's not like fully contemporary, but it has like those little touches of it. He's just, that's why he charted #1, you know, because he's so talented, like with his vocals, but also because we want to tune in to see this performance, like see him showcase this side of him. And I love when he's doing like those little side, like a lot of the movements are guided from your hips. Like gives you your hip movements create those like little upper body waves, and like the side, so good, so good. But anyways, that was our Jiminy, Park Jimin, cutie, sexy, lovely on Studio Choom, performing like crazy. Let me know what you guys thought of the reaction. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.